A father's legal battle against the city of Wilmington and the city's police department has been dismissed. Val D'Auvray sued the police and the city following his son's death in 2022. D'Auvray reported his son missing, but police never filed a missing persons report. Officers even encountered his son, but without a report, they didn't take action. His son Val was later found dead near Greenfield Street in Wilmington. They filed a wrongful death lawsuit seeking accountability for his son's death. However, nothing ever progressed. It's unclear if D'Auvray will continue legal action following this latest dismissal.